Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Ticking Together. As always, the goal of this channel is to provide education about and to raise awareness as to what it's like living with Tourette syndrome. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you all about different types of hand tics. So recently I have realized that over the years I have had a lot of different hand tics and finger tics, and I thought it would be kind of cool to make a video talking about them and explaining them to you guys to kind of raise awareness and to provide education, which is my goal of this channel. So I'm going to talk briefly about different kinds of hand tics and kind of what kind of classification they fall into, as well as show you guys them so that you can maybe relate and learn. So my most prominent hand tic is my finger bend, and this is a dystonic tic. So I will do this, and it's mainly with my ring finger, which is so weird, but I'll bend it like at the knuckle joint and just hold it there. And yeah, see, this one isn't wanting to come up yet. It hurts after a while because it really pulls the joint. I don't know, it's annoying, but this is one of my most popular ones. And as I said, it is dystonic, which means it is a prolonged hold of a position. So if you want to learn more about tonic, clonic, and dystonic tics, I will link my video to that up there so you guys can follow along and maybe learn more about different types of tics. So yes, this one is annoying, and I'll be at work doing this all the time at my side. I don't like raise my hand, I'm just showing you guys this to like show you the tic, but I'll do this at my side, so it's not super noticeable, but after doing it for a full 8-hour shift, that's super painful. My next hand tic that I'm going to show you guys is the double jointed bend flick, I like to call it. I don't know, but I am double jointed, which makes this tic very painful. But I will just kind of snap my fingers like this, and this hand is, the left hand for me is more of this one, but my right hand is more of this one, which is weird. But I'll just kind of I'll alternate fingers and just do a little bit of a snap. And I don't know if you can hear it, but there's literally like cracks. So that one hurts. And that one I would say is a clonic tic because it's more of a jerk. It's not really a tense or a holding position. It's just the jerk of the fingers. And it is super annoying, but I'll find myself doing this one all the time. Even when I'm like scrolling through Instagram, I'll just be like doing this on my fingers, and oh, sometimes it feels good, sometimes it feels really bad. So that is number 2 of my hand tics. Number 3 is the wrist flicking tic, which I incorporated in my hand tics because it's the same kind of area. But this one I'll just do a flick, and sometimes I'll hold it, so it'll be dystonic, but sometimes it's clonic because sometimes I'll just rapidly flick it. And this thumb one is another one, but I will flick my wrists, and this is for both hands, sometimes hold them and bend them in like this. And so that is a tic that is super annoying, and I do this one a lot too. It's one of my tics that kind of comes and goes. It'll reappear sometimes and disappear sometimes, but the wrist flicking tic is pretty popular. So that's number 3. The next hand tic I want to talk about is one that you just saw. It's my thumb bend. So I'll bend my thumbs like this and hold them, and it gets really tense and really shaky in my hands, and like it looks like a video game, but like it really hurts, and it's just a thumb bend. And then sometimes I'll push it down into my palm, which is super annoying. But that's another one of my hand tics, which I wanted to show you guys because hand tics, you got like 5 fingers, or I guess 4 fingers and 1 thumb on each hand. So there's a lot of variety you can have with hand tics. The next tic, which is super not good, which I don't do all the time, is like the middle finger. I won't show people, but I'll do it at my side. I'll just kind of do this and have the finger sticking down, which is really weird. It's not prompted by anything. So this is Copropraxia, which is basically a obscene gesture that I do, but it's not necessarily meant to be obscene. It's more of just a thing I have to do with my fingers. It's involuntary, so when I do it, I'm not giving you the finger. It's just me sticking out my middle finger upside down, which is weird. The next tic in my hands, which is super weird, that I wanted to talk about, is one that is another kind of another kind of dystonic tic. So I'll do this. It looks like a weird gang symbol, no idea what it is, but I will push my middle finger down with my thumbs and my other fingers just stick up. So I don't know, it looks really strange. It looks like Spider-Man, but this is another one, and like I said, it's dystonic because I'm holding it. And I am kind of showing you these tics, like I'm not having the urges to do them, but once I do them, I get the urge. So this is totally real, me holding this. It's not ready to come up yet. Sometimes I'll push it down really hard, which is hurtful, but yeah, this is another one of my hand tics. And the final hand tic I'm going to talk about is pretty complex. It is where I'll trace things with my fingers, and I'll do it in midair or on any surface. It's just I'll trace things, and this can also be related to echolalia. I don't know if echographia is a thing, but it's like I'll trace what people are saying, and I'll trace what I'm seeing, or I'll trace other people's like words or whatever. So I'll trace whatever I'm thinking. So sometimes I'll stay up super late at night just tracing things under my pillow, and that's super annoying. But tracing with my fingers is a very prominent tic for me. I also trace things with like every body part. I don't know if that makes sense, but like my toes, even my torso, like I'll trace words and things and numbers and different patterns. So that's interesting, but that is another one of my hand tics. So I guess I just wanted to make this video explaining my different types of hand tics to kind of bring awareness to the fact that there are lots of different varieties of tics, and the stuff you see in the media isn't all Tourette syndrome is. I think I listed 5 or 6 different hand tics, and I have more than that, but I just listed the ones that I could think of. And I just wanted to show you guys that tics there's a humongous variety of tics. Like almost anything you can do with your body or anything you can say with your mouth can be a tic. And so I just wanted to provide education to that, because tics are not just like swearing or like blinking your eyes. There can be really complex things that you do with your bodies, and it's just important to know that tics are a spectrum and there are so many different types. So I hope you learned something in this video, and I hope that you liked it. I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel to stay tuned to educational videos, as well as my life story with Tourette syndrome. I was diagnosed when I was 12, and so it has been over 10 years of dealing with different tics and stuff, and I'm trying my best to raise education and awareness to you guys. If you don't really know what Tourette syndrome is and you've watched this, I'm sorry, but I have a whole bunch of other videos on Tourette syndrome which you can check out on my channel. I would also love it if you would give this video a thumbs up if you liked it or learned anything, and great. And leave a comment down below saying hi, telling me what you want to see in future videos, or letting me know if you share any of these hand tics with me because they suck. Oh, I just thought of another one. I have one where like I rub my index finger and thumb together, and it looks like I'm like rubbing a ball between my hands. I don't know what it is, but I'll do this one too. So that was the bonus tic for this video. If you stayed tuned this long, you got to see a bonus, so heckin' awesome. But yeah, leave a comment down below letting me know if you have any of these tics, and I'd love to reach out to you guys. I'm always available at Ticking Clock on Instagram. If you want to reach out to me there, I'm always available to talk and answer your questions. However, I am not a healthcare professional, so if you want actual solid medical advice, reach out to your doctor. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great night.